Hi, this is last drawing made for my friend from my workplace. Um, this is ink A2 watercolor paper. Hi guys, so recently I had 2 weeks of holidays, and during these 2 weeks I've been working with some commissions, and I will show you the final result of my efforts. So there is 6 drawings made in our last week and 1.5 weeks maybe, something like that. So 6 drawings for a few different people. Just enjoy this view. So this is wife, I suppose wife of one of my friends. Anyway, as usually I've got problem with lightning, but I can do what I can do. I made some photos as well, but these photos because of light are not perfect as well, so I'm filming it to have some documentation and to give you impression how it can look like. So usually I'm working just watching a photo on screen of my laptop. So sometimes I'm making some little mistakes, but anyway, it's without cheating. I just wanted to say, in one case I used HD projector, which is very rare. I will show you this drawing. So as usually, this is ink on watercolor paper. So in this case, because of number of figures here of people, I used HD projector to make a basic tracing, and later I fulfilled it. Of course, even if you are making tracing, you can't make it very detailed, especially with this kind of HD projector which I have. So yeah, so it was a little bit of cheating here, but anyway, there are my skills in other places here showed. So this one is without tracing, this one is without tracing. So basically I don't like to cheat, because of course it's making my work, I can work faster, but I like to just constantly practice and train myself. to make it, fast without any support from machines. Another one. Usually it takes around 4 hours to make one drawing. It's A2 format. And this one I like very much because of this impression, like it was seen from a movie or some cartoon or comics. So it's quite different than usual commissions. Okay, once again. Okay, so last 6 commissions looks like that. just if you need some drawing, just try to approach me on my social medias. Just there's always my phone number. There's always my uh, email. You can write a direct message, and you know I will do it with pleasure. So have a nice day. Hi everyone, another one, another commission. Ink again. I'm starting to be a little bit bored with this ink because color would bring some more positive emotions probably in these drawings. So maybe in the future I'll be experimenting, but it would be nice to buy some nice watercolors to do it. For now I'm not buying it, so I don't have any nice watercolors, so I'm using ink as usually. I love ink. Ink is very simple tool, and it brings me whatever I need. So faces looks like that when you are giving me not very sharp photo. So I'm just trying to extract to interpret it in a way that it's not a complete disaster. So yesterday I had a little bit of fun again. Thanks. And here we are again in my cozy studio. Another commission. Let's take some zoom ins. Ink, watercolor paper, and lovely evening yesterday. So this kind of compositions are usually inspired by customers. The more comics like it's probably an idea of customer. So I'm trying to do my best to illustrate their ideas. Hello again. Another commission finished yesterday. For me it's almost never finished, but I have to create deadlines for myself because I've got this OCD that I can make drawings very long time, too long time for sure sometimes. So I'm creating these time limits for myself to make it easier. So as I said, the more cartoon-like drawing is, the more probable that it's an idea of the customer. So this composition was like inspired by customer. It's a composition where there's 3 photos basically mixed together, like so it was fun. So this is the illustration of how it looks like as a final product which I made. So I'm just putting it in a frame, simple plexiglass frame. So if you will order something from me, you'll get it in this kind of frame. Simple, nice looking. Plexiglass is much better than glass because of safety reasons. Okay, see you later. Finished yesterday. Something for it's like occasional present. Anyway, I'm not sure with this one if a customer will accept this one. I always have this moment when I'm doing portraits that I'm not sure if faces really look like these faces from photos, so it's always like a little bit random. I'm trying my best to find proportions and so on, but when you are making something too long, you can have wrong impressions about what you are doing. Anyway, I'm not making hyper realistic pictures, so it's always some kind of impression, so it's always interpretation. Anyway, there are always some mistakes. For example, head of this gentleman is smaller than it should be. I know it, but anyway, I try to make it look not so strange. Anyway, it was very it wasn't a sharp photo, so
it's my excuse. So you couldn't see any details, and yeah, this one was quite challenging for me. Anyway, now we'll see if customer will accept the result. But price is very low, so that's why I'm making it low, because later there is not too much confusion and a problem when someone will not accept the result. But I'm always finishing drawings or like this kind of watercolor or ink productions. I'm finishing it when I'm convinced that it's a good product, and I like it when I like it. So once again, details. Okay, see you. And another one, as you can see, London Bridge this time. Unusual commission. Usually I expect portraits, because so far I made only portraits in this series of drawings. So for money, so we've got London Bridge. What can I say about it? So there was some basic tracing. I'm starting to using my projector, so I've got a lot of fun with that. I can make faster, more complex compositions. So because this subject is I wanted to make it more dynamic and more fun than regular landscape, so I made this London Bridge twice, so it's more dynamic. I made it transparent, let's say, but the problem with this picture was like I used watercolors for £10, very cheap, like for kids, so color isn't like very attractive, but anyway, I try to do my best with these materials which I have. So a little bit of trying new things, and I miss color in general. It works very well. Like it's changing a lot in a picture. So this white and black is very limiting. So I'm not a colorist. I never was very interested in color. I painted some paintings in high school, and I loved that, but because it's quite expensive to make paintings, I just decided that I will be making drawings only, because it's the cheapest way to make art. You can make it quick, and you don't pay for any special materials. So as we can see, like, cost of materials is quite important because it's influencing the quality later of color. So it's not a cheap sport to have. What else I can say? I hope I'll make more color ones of this kind. So another zoom. So new one finished yesterday, with which I had a lot of fun. No tracing. When I see when I've got interesting photo, which is sharp, and when I've got a lot of time to make a drawing, whole day, for example, it was few hours anyway. So if there are proper circumstances, I'm doing it without tracing, like to challenge myself, because I know if I like a photo, I want to do it like properly, honestly. So with this one, I would love to spend more time with this one. That's I spent like, I don't know, maybe 8 hours, maybe less. That's why this color is so subtle, very delicate. So because like, I didn't have time to work with color. Yeah, so I'm starting like working with color in general. Still, those are it's not the best quality watercolors, but if you fight long enough, you can just you can get something from this as well, something interesting. and new one. So we've got so customers usually come back if you are doing commissions properly. So this person is coming back after a few drawings which I made for him. So we've got poster-like drawing. So this one was made very quickly, and this was fast. So because I didn't have time, and it's a quite complex composition. Of course, it's not based on photo. It's like few photos mixed together again. So I'm making this basic tracing, like mixing photos. So these people this couple is one photo. This face is another photo. This face it's from another photo, and background is from another picture. And writing is made in a graphic program as well. So a little bit of tracing because there was no time for more creative solutions. As we can see, there's very subtle shadowing. Anyway, I had fun yesterday. Today is like early morning. I have to make this recording now because I'm going to my job today. I'm going to work, so I don't have too much time these days. So you know, you can't make commissions like so long that it's like very precise and so on. Anyway, this one is like comics like. It was pleasure to do it. There's like a little bit brave, let's say, shortcuts. I'm in perspective, and we've got quite an unusual perspective here, I think. Anyway, so I'll just film it. I'll not talk too much because I don't know what to say. I just woke up. I'll just zoom in as usually. So I'm focused on portraits again to make faces look realistic. The rest is not so important for me. Like some Rembrandt, for example. Yeah, he was better in portraits than in let's say more complex compositions. So it's the closest to advertisement so far when it comes to these drawings. But anyway, there was some creative effort which I liked, so I had a little bit of fun, and every drawing of this kind is a good practice to make stuff better later. So you can practice all your fucking life. So ink, watercolor paper, finished 5th of May 2021. Okay guys, now time for making photo documentation. See you later. So of course, watercolors on paper. Nothing has changed when it comes to medium. As you can hear, laborers don't care about my art, so we have these sounds in the background. Anyway, I don't know if you hear it. Again, the same watercolors, and colors are not so vivid. Freshly put color looks very different than when it is dry. So I'm not very happy with this color, but it's a decent picture. No tracing again, because yes, I loved this picture very much. I had enough time to make it honestly, properly again. So I had fun yesterday. It was fast one, like 4 hours, maybe even shorter time. Pleasure. Okay, boom, and another one. Fast one. It was like 2 hours or 3 hours. Some basic tracing. There's 5 pictures involved in this one. It was glue glues. There's 5 pictures added. Every single face is from the different picture. Bodies of these people are from different picture, and dogs are from the different. Anyway, finally I started using ink as I should. I mean, just in very sketchy and fast way. With these prizes which I've got now for these drawings, it makes sense to make it faster in general. So I'm still practicing to like make it fast enough to not be tired with these commissions. Okay, I'll make zoom in. So we can treat this drawing as a like big sketch. I've got no photos of I wasn't making photos during the process of drawing, so there is no documentation. I usually don't do it when I've got to when I have to make some tracing, because it's technically more difficult. Maybe I'll be filming later whole process. But like for me, this kind of documentation is enough to have it saved like that.